Good morning. This is 7:30, so we're going to call our meeting to order. Certainly nice to be in the new City Hall. This is our first meeting of the year, so welcome, gentlemen, and let's have the secretary take roll call. And we have the minutes of December 13th before us. We've had a chance to look at these in our packets. So we're looking for a motion to accept the minutes.
I'd make a motion to approve.
Okay, Sean, is there a second to that?
I'll second.
Second by Trevor. Any further discussion? Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried to accept the minutes as presented to us. This morning, we have on our regular agenda, an item to consider a variance request to reduce the minimum required parking stalls of 53 to the proposed 39 stalls, per reference of section 3909-003, Schedule of Off-Street Parking Requirements. Property is located at 849 South Main. So, is there someone here to speak for this variance, please?
There is currently one person in the conference.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Tyler Oliver with Colby Capital regarding a parking variance.
Okay, we have you have a variance in front of us here to reduce the parking stalls to 39 from 53. Can you give us a little explanation of why this is being requested?
Yes, it is. So we developed stores for Dollar General. We've done over 200 stores for them, and they've got over 18,000 stores. And nobody knows the parking needs better than Dollar General themselves. And in most cities, when they passed parking requirements back in the 80s and 90s, kind of the theme and the thing to do was 5 per thousand, which I believe is what your codes require, and most communities are now changing that to go less is more. And Dollar General feels like actually 30 parking spaces is more than adequate for their use, and we're proposing 39 today. And so we've still given ourselves a nice buffer, and happy to answer any questions.
Okay. Are there any, is there anyone here or to speak for or against this regulation? Leonard, do you have any comments
Sure,
on that?
I might make one further comment. We requested the same parking variance on the store we just opened on the west side of Dickinson, and hopefully you guys have been by there or shopped there. But I think it's going very well, and we requested the same variance there as we're asking today.
Okay. Leonard, do you have anything to add?
My office received 2 calls, just inquiry of what the variance was for. With that, conversation, no one was opposed for this request.
Okay,
And the city of Dickinson has monitored the current location, and to date, I haven't seen any, I guess, I've seen that it's actually working. There hasn't been any push out, even on the streets right there as far as people parking. One thing that the city would ask that if this variance is requested is that any future development to the area, or if there issues do arise, that it may have to come back in front of this board for an adjustment of the parking.
okay. Thank you. Are there any questions from the board members regarding this reduction of parking spaces?
Mr. Chairman, I guess my only question, I think Leonard answered, was I had thought we had approved one of these earlier for the other store, and just curious if there had been any issues with that reduction there. I know our parking requirements seem to be able to handle quite a bit at most venues that we have. Have we looked at those anymore, or do we have any concerns with us reducing parking for facilities like this?
I would concur. I drive by the current store daily, and based on this coming forward, I have paid a lot more attention to it. And if there would be any future reduction of parking, we did add, I believe in the last 5 years, that we can in-house reduce it by 25% if the need is necessary. If that would have to go up, that might be a discussion for city staff.
Question,
Okay.
Mr. Chairman. What was the reduction for the first location? Was it exactly the same, or was it?
I would ask the applicant, I don't recall the exact reduction. Per the statement, it sounds like it's similar.
Yeah, I think it was exactly the same.
Okay. Any other questions? If there are no other questions, I would entertain a motion to either accept this variance, grant this variance, or turn the variance down. Board members, any?
I've got
Anyone?
a question regarding the variance. If we accept this variance today, you'd mentioned that you would like language that allows us to add parking if required, or is that just a given?
That's a given. I think
Okay.
that the city has that leeway. If there is an issue, we can revisit it.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a question real quick, Mr. Chairman. Is that just in general, or is that just like if a change of use, or you're just saying in general on this property?
I think that would be a general observation.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Board members, what are your wishes here?
Mr. Chairman, I'd make a motion to approve the variance.
Okay, Bruce has
Second.
made a motion, second by Sean. Any further discussion regarding this? Those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 And I will vote aye. Motion carried. Gentlemen, please proceed with your program here, and I would have to say we welcome you to the south side of Dickinson. Be nice to have a facility there as well, so thank you.
Excellent. Thank you guys for your time. Enjoy the day.
Okay. There being any other business before us this morning?
city doesn't have anything for this board this morning.
Okay, all right. I would ask for a motion to adjourn this morning.
So, move.
Sean and Trevor. If those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carried to adjourn. Thank you very much.